Our first order of business is the Pledge of Allegiance. Greg, would you like to lead us?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call. Ron Moran is excused. Rathel is here. Chris Manns.
Here.
Daryl Filarski is excused. Greg Hornby. Here. Brian Loftus.
Here.
And Bill Heil.
Here.
Okay. Next agenda item is the approval of the agenda. So does anybody have any additions or deletions to this agenda? Janelle?
Nothing tonight, no.
Okay, hearing no changes, I would entertain a motion.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Chris Mann, seconded by Bill Heil. Agenda is approved as submitted. Okay, there are no presentations this evening. We have public comment. There is no public comment.
We only have one member of the public present.
Yep. The next item is approval of the minutes of October 20th. Everybody got a chance to review the minutes? If so, I would entertain a motion for approval.
So moved.
Moved by Brian Loftus,
Second.
seconded by Greg Hornby. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The minutes of October 20th are approved as submitted. Okay, so the next item is our financial report. Janelle, you want to go over that for us, please?
So the financial report, the budget amount for the revenues is $1,587,694. The year-to-date revenue is $783,141.11. The expenditures are budgeted the same as the revenues, with the year-to-date expenditures at $550,907.43. Our current capital reserves as of the end of October are $963,190. And our current Jet A is $6,314, and the 100 low lead is $23,432. And the past due rent summary is $13,769.35.
Okay, does anybody have any questions on the financial report? I think a couple things to note. The $963,000 of retained capital reserves is inching back up again. You can see how it went up in a month. So we have been consistent with our capital reserves in the last year between 750 to $1 million. Not $1.1 million. We didn't get to $1.1 million, did we?
No,
it was
it
$1
was
million
just over
something.
$1 million.
Yeah, which is, I mean, absolutely incredible. I mean, this airport is financially secure, and we have great leases in place, and great tenants as well to keep moving forward for investments. For example, the taxiway project that we have going, runway 1735, and then some pavement things that Janelle are working on, plus some other things that we're doing in the Commerce Park Commission, and we'll have to talk about some of those coming up as well, but that's an important figure right there. It looks like the past due summary has come down. I know we wrote one off, but I think overall that 13,000 past due is pretty darn good, and I think the people that owe it are hopefully going to be taking care of that. I think they're kind of stable, so.
Mr. Raffel?
Yes.
Janelle? What's our plan with our debt with the 13 grand?
The one for $98 was paid in full.
Not worried about that one.
Yeah, the first one.
Unpersistent.
So I actually had a conversation with him last week again. It looks like he's in the process of lining up securing some money. So that is what is going on with
How old
him.
is that debt?
Right now, that debt has been kind of ongoing for months, but he always gets caught up. Always. So that is exactly
Months or so?
5.
5? All right.
I did speak to him today as well, and he said he was going to come by either tonight or tomorrow, and obviously he didn't come by tonight.
Well, if he did, he'll drop it in the Dropbox. He doesn't always come in.
Oh, okay.
What's his
So-
plan? Is it a payment plan of X
It was-
amount a month?
I think that's what he's trying to work on. I think that's the loans that he's trying to secure right now. He's been in the process of working on that.
Yeah.
Want a promissory note or anything to that nature yet, or not quite there yet?
I mean, I guess that's up to the commission and where we want to go with that. If a promissory note, we can put a deadline on it.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
you
just-
deal with them more. I don't.
I'm just opening up the conversation,
Yep.
right?
Okay,
So,
maybe something to think about in the future.
I mean, he's pretty true to his word. So there is that, so.
Perfect. Hope he continues.
Well, and this is what makes it hard, right? I mean, we always work with our tenants, I mean, we care about them, right? And
100%.
as long as they're communicating and working hand in glove with Janelle, right, not giving her a hard time or not returning her calls. But I told him, I said, you are kind of at the limit, man.
No, I'm just asking. I don't, listen.
Well, I mean,
don't
it's an important, it's important, so.
I've seen it
But
in the
hopefully
past.
he'll come in tomorrow and he always does. He always seems to come through with
Good.
it, so.
No,
All right, any other questions on the financial report? So hearing no other concerns, I do like to, and I'm not sure if Ron does this or not, but I do like to approve the financial support report as submitted, so I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Moved by Greg,
I'll support.
uh, second, supported by Chris Mans, all in favor. Okay, the next order of business is our one and only action item for tonight. Janelle, you want to take that?
I'd be happy to. Based upon the recommendation of the Grosse Ile Airport Commerce Park Manager, the Grosse Ile Airport Commission hereby approves the extension for the lease agreement with Dan Kay. So Dan Kay, if you remember, he's been a long-term tenant just about 8 months now, and the original agreement dates back to when the bridge was closing, so he wanted to occupy that space completely 100%. So at that time, he agreed to pay $800 for the full space. He doesn't need all of that space, so it's opening up that other half of the space for a different tenant. So he is requesting a 1-year term of $400 a month, and we do have a security deposit of $800 on file.
Okay, does everybody know where this space is? It's,
I don't.
it is just north of Pirates Cove, and it was a vacant lot for a long time, Bill, that we had wanted to put some kind of an outside landscape storage facility in there. So we got fill. We get rocks too.
Did from the rest of the taxiway project.
Oh, yeah. So
They were gonna have to haul it off the bridge, and I said, okay, well, let's put it over there.
Yeah.
And we'll save you money, and then we get something out of return, is kind of how that went.
Yeah, so we got the fill dirt from the Pirates Cove project, and then Janelle got the top layer of rock from the project here, the taxiway project. And then we got also a berm put in by Pirates Cove, which hides that whole area, and it screens it and looks really nice. You can't see it from the soccer fields well. I mean, if you're looking hard, but so it was a lot that we turned into revenue. And I would think that with Dan K only taking half now, I'm not too concerned about that, because I'm sure Janelle's going to have somebody else go in there and take the rest of the half. There's other landscapers that want to do something. Okay, so would anybody like to make a motion of support, or want to move this motion?
I move that the, let's see, let me get the wording here and do this properly. I move that the Grosse Ile Airport Commerce Park Commission approve the extension for the lease or agreement for Dan Case.
And for the public, that is a 1-year term at $400 a month. Okay, moved by Brian Loftus. Is there a second?
Support.
Supported by Chris Manns. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, next item on the agenda is discussion items. Janelle, do we have any discussion items?
Not tonight?
Manager's report. Janelle, go.
Just a couple of things I'd like to mention, just a recap of the trunk or treat that we had. October 21st was a success. The November 2nd vintage market was another hit. It was also a success, except for the football game started that day, so people kind of booked out of here a little early. So there's been conversations doing that on a Saturday versus a Sunday. As always, the airport nature area has walks. We work with the Grosse Ile Nature and Land Conservancy, so they'll be doing a bird walk on December 14th at 3 p.m. over in the airport nature area. And for those that don't know, it's over by the Gibraltar Bay entrance. So you go off East River and there's the Gibraltar Bay unit. What would that be? Across from Hoover's, right?
Basically, yeah.
Basically across from Hoover's.
Adequate parking.
Adequate parking. Just, I know we've had conversations, but I wanted to share. Was Elmo working? There we go. So there was conversations with the Nature and Land Conservancy and a bench that was being donated and by a family, and they wanted to donate this bench looking over the Gibraltar Bay in the airport nature area where the walking path is around there. So I just wanted to show everyone a photo of what the bench is going to look like, and I believe that they were installing that today. So. Just to kind of go off of what John had mentioned and working toward 1735, I did get notice from the state of Michigan that looks like we'll be sitting down sometime in January or February with the FAA for discretionary funding. So more to come on that topic. I don't know what that's going to look like, so as more comes, I'll let you guys know. As far as I know that there's been conversations for the release for the vacant property over on Meridian. I am working on that, and I have been in contact with Ohio with CE Rains in order to, now we can get a survey done that the leaves are falling, so there's been conversations there. I have spoken with the state of Michigan in order to keep that process moving along. I did reach out to an appraiser to start getting quotes and costs on how much the appraisal will be for that property. So that's kind of where we are with that.
Is everybody familiar with that project?
I'd benefit from some discussion on that.
So just north of Midway, between Midway and Meridian School.
Are we talking about the northern portion of the airport right now? that has
Yes.
A lot of trees on it?
Yes.
Okay. Does it run down Meridian Road?
Yes, and so the airport property is all of that wooded area plus the football fields, okay?
Okay.
Then the soccer fields are recreation, okay? That's not part of the airport portfolio. So Janelle is working to get that land released from our obligations of the FAA. As you know, we take grant money and we have to sign contracts. So she's working to get that released so that in the future we're able to do something with the property. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. And also, correct me if I'm wrong, Janelle, you're working to get the property released on Grow Road
To do the same thing.
in between the airport inn and
Would be like
oh my goodness, what was
It's
the realtor's name that lived
Rosetta.
in Rosetta, yeah. I can't believe I forgot.
God bless her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosetta, but we won't go down that far. We were there, so after my conversations with the Michigan, with MDOT, it'll be just a portion of that might be where we might have to go. And they recommended doing it in two different application processes, because the application process for the Meridian and the way that it is located in our approaches will be an easier, less in-depth land release than the one off of Meridian between Rosetta and Airport Inn.
Okay.
That completes my report.
You want to mention anything on the tennis center?
Oh, that was on my list of things. So we did get that lease agreement. It's executed. It's in motion. I did work with the insurance company to receive the certificate of insurance today. So conversations will begin to figure out what the next steps are going to be with the tennis center or athletic facility. So good news on the front there. I did notice that they have been in the property getting it cleaned out. I was in there today looking at HVAC systems and some other, miscellaneous things, but it looks really clean so far. So whoever is cleaning it thus far has done a fantastic job. So thank you for whoever that is, but must be the whoever the tenant hired. So.
Okay, so are you done with that?
I am complete, yes.
Subcommittee reports, I think Greg and Brian sit on subcommittees. Are you guys have anything to report?
I do not.
Nothing for me.
Okay. Commission member reports, Bill or Chris, do you have anything?
I don't either.
Nope, good.
Okay, commission chair report, our chair is not here, and I don't have anything. So, Matt, did you want to say anything, or? No. You all set? So there's no, public comment, so with that, I'd like to make a motion to continue the meeting for another hour. So we are completed. Is there a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Chris Mann's support.
Second.
Greg Hornby supports it. All in favor of closing the meeting, say aye.
Aye.
Good
The
job.
meeting is ended.
Fine job.
Thank you,
Here's your pen before I
everybody.
forget.
Oh, yeah, thank you.